ball lineup. Batting leadoff, number 18, the center fielder, senior Patrick Scully. Batting second, number 1, playing shortstop, junior Sutton Barrett. Batting third, number 8, playing right field, senior Caleb Oberman. Batting cleanup, number 13, the catcher, sophomore, Aiden Caudill. Batting fifth, number 4, playing left field, sophomore, Lincoln Banta. Batting sixth, number 5, the starting pitcher, sophomore, Sammy Klein. Batting seventh, number 10, the first baseman, junior, Nicholas Bear. Batting eighth, number 9, third base, junior, Aiden Smith. And batting ninth, number 3, the second baseman, Tyler Huffman. Non-stars include Spencer Solly, Maddox Miller, and Bellefontaine. The assistant coaches for the Chieftains include Mike Mossbarger, Art Caudill, and Ohio High School Hall of Fame coach Mark Brunson. The Chieftains are led by first-year head coach Dobson Mossbarger. Thank you. Good luck to both teams. Let's play ball.
We are live here on Horvath Productions for Indian Lake versus Bellefontaine. First pitch is in there by Sammy Klein for a strike. Leading off for the Lake, number 4, Nixon Lillard. Ball down and low there. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, see it down. You gotta see the curveball down.
Hit out to left field, gets down for a single. Leadoff batter on for Indian Lake with Hall coming up, the senior. Good pitch there, fastball hit the outside corner there by Klein. Gets ahead in the count, 0 balls, 1 strike. Good pickoff attempt there, keeping Lillard honest. Long drive to left field here. And it gets down. Good relay here, and it's a double, stand-up double for Cooper Hall. Brady Galladay coming up for the Lake. Runners on second and third, no outs. From the stretch, just a bit high. Galladay also a really good quarterback for the Lake. Down on low, 2 balls, no strikes. Pass ball, and we'll score a run.
Hey, listen, it is a short backstop, okay? So you got to be very smart and very careful.
3-0 count here. Galladay's definitely going to be looking for a fastball to try to unload on here and get another run in for Indian Lake with a runner on third. Ball inside. Reed Strayer up. A cleanup hitter for the Lake. Just a sophomore. Strayer on the season hitting 260. 7 RBIs. And a called strike. Down 0-2. And he gets a hit by pitch to load the bases here. With number 23 coming up. Has a different number, but this is Jackson Snipes. Two balls, no strikes. Klein behind in the count here. Bases loaded. 1 run in already for the Lake here in the top of the first. High fly ball. Looks like the right fielder called him off for no runs to get in there. Good play by number 8 out there in right field, Overman. Records the first out of the inning. Called strike on the inside corner there. Ball hit to third. Gets the force out. Good play there by Aiden Smith, getting the ball back down to Caudill there, and they get the force out at home. Only 1 out, or 2 outs, only 1 run so far. believe this is Mac Jarvis up here. 15. Just a freshman. Bases loaded, down 0-1. And a hit to left field, and it does drop. Scoring 1 and looking to score 2. Cutoff happens, and they get 2 runs on the hit, but after the cutoff, Smith cuts it off and gets it over to third, but the run does count. 3-0. 3 runs there in the top of the third, or top of the first. We will be going to the bottom of the first here with Indian Lake leading 3-0. We're back here in Bellefontaine where Indian Lake is taking on Bellefontaine. 3-0 after the top of the first. Pitching for Indian Lake is Jackson Snipes. Leading off for Bellefontaine will be Patrick Stolley. Hitting second will be Sutton Daring. And to round out, the third batter will be Caleb Overman.
Number 18, the center fielder, senior Patrick Stolley.
And their first strike on the first offering from Snipes. Hit to the second baseman. And an easy play over to first there for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 1, the shortstop, junior Sutton Daring.
Shortstop Sutton Daring up here. Daring hitting .254 on the season. 14 RBIs. Leading the Chieftains. And first strike on the first pitch. Swings over the second one. Down 0-2 here. Just outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just low, 2-2 evens the count, 1 out. Misses low, runs the count full. Good battle here by Daring after getting down 0-2. Now a full count. High ball to left field. Tracks and gets the out there. Good play by the left fielder to get the out. Hard hit ball. Just hung in the air just a little too long, and second out. The senior Caleb Overman coming up here for the Chieftains. Hitting .250 on the season. 11 RBIs. And he offered on the first there to get down 0-1, 2 outs. Evens the count 1-1. Hard shot to right. And it gets down. Overman with the first hit for the Chieftains on the day with a single.
Now batting the cleanup, number 13,
Sophomore Caudill's coming up with a runner on first. Hitting .268 on the season, 13 RBIs. Overman has 5 steals on the season over at first base. First pitch ball outside. Overman trying to get a big lead here. He's back in safe after a pickoff play by Snipes. And the stretch and outside. 2 balls, no strikes. On deck is Banta. In there for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. And he's going and he fouls it off. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, runner on first. Indian Lake leading here early, 3-0 in the bottom of the first. And another foul ball. Still a 2-2 count here. Really good at bat by Caudill. He's fouled a couple balls off here. Overman's been getting a pretty big lead here, trying to do a little hit and run here to potentially get a first run here for the Chieftains. Up and in to get the count to full. Three balls, 2 strikes. Stretch for a foul ball off to the right-hand side. Good hustle there by the first baseman. Yeah, good hustle by Reed Strayer there. Also the cleanup hitter. Really good at bat here for Cadell. Pickoff attempt. Just keeping them honest. And strike three. Snipes with a really good fastball there. Gets out of the inning, only giving up 1 hit, 0 runs. Going to the top of the second with the guest Indian Lake Lakers 3, the home team Bellefontaine Chiefs 0. We'll be back to you on Horvath Productions. Leading off here for Indian Lake, Reed Strayer. Hit the shortstop Daring. On over to first for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out for the Chieftains here. Dawson Stevens coming up for the Lake. The 9-hole hitter. Hitting .217 on the season. Just high on the first pitch. Beautiful day here at Blue Jacket Park in Bellefontaine. Sun shining. Just a little low. 2 balls, no strikes. To Stevenson, the sophomore catcher. 3-0 count. In there for a strike as he was taken. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. 3-0 Indian Lake. Top of the second. Klein's offer in there to get the count to full. Just low for a walk. Back to the top of the lineup here. Nixon Lillard singled in the first to left field. Just a freshman. hitting .322 on the season. Hard shot here to center field. Oh, and what a play. Good play there by Patrick Stolle to save a hit. Really good range there by the center fielder. For the second out, Cooper Hall drove in a run in the first inning, double to left field. Hitting .304 on the season with 17 hits and 56 at-bats. Strike on the first one there on the offering. By Sammy Klein. They're running. And they got him. Oh, they called safe afterwards. It looked as though they had him. Looked like they called for the ball, and they show it, and then they say he's safe. Looks as though we got a talk coming from the head coach for Bellefontaine here. Head coach Mossbacher just looking for a call there. Lillard at second now. Hall with a high pop fly. Looks like the shortstop. Oh, first baseman comes over to get it and records the third out for the Chieftains. Good way for the whole team there to call. Smith was calling it there at third base, and then the first baseman, Bear, called him off and got the third out. 3-0 heading to the bottom of the second here for the Chieftains. Back here on four Vath Productions, Bellefontaine 0, Indian Lake 3. Leading off the second inning, Lincoln Banta, the 5-hole hitter, sophomore, also plays first base. Ball low. Banta on the season for the Chieftains, hitting .174 with a .361 on base percentage. 10 RBIs, and also leads the Chieftains in steals with a tie, him and Spencer Stolle with 10 each. 2 balls, 1 strike. to Banta. Snipes leaving everything low here, giving the Chieftains a little bit of issues. In there for another strike, evens the count 2-2. You know, the junior pitchers keep them off guard with some movement, and foul ball there. Keeps the count 2-2. Make sure the umpire's okay. Right off the left arm there. It looks like he's okay and ready to resume action here. Snipes with a delivery. Just outside, full count. Here for number 4, Leakin Banta with Sammy Klein on deck. Foul ball. Another good at bat. Taking the pitch count up here. Quite a few full counts so far already in the first just 2 innings. And he blows it by him with the fastball. Really good pitch there by Snipes. Sammy Klein coming to bat here, sophomore pitcher. On the season, he's hitting .286. 11 RBIs, 14 hits out of 49 at-bats. Also has 8 stolen bases. And 11 RBIs in there for a strike on the first offering by Snipes. One thing he's definitely doing is getting ahead in most at-bats. Pitching that first pitch, a strike. Hit here to second base, just bobbles. And it looks like we're going to have an error there by number 10, Hall, the second baseman. Way to not give up on the play there and get a base runner here for the Chieftains. Nicholas Bear up here, number 7, or number 10, the 7-hole hitter, the junior. Bear hitting 138 with a .432 on base percentage. In there for a strike. Snipes out of the stretch. Oh, they got under the tag there by Rapp at first base. Extremely close play. Snipes looks over at the runner. And he's going. He's in there safe. Bobble there behind the plate, or I think they may have been able to get the runner there going to second. Just didn't transfer it from the glove back to the hand well, but first runner in scoring position here for the Chieftains. No balls, 1 strike. Foul ball. With a runner on second here for Bear, the junior. With Aiden Smith on deck, the junior. And a fastball gets by him for another strikeout for Snipes. 2 outs, runner on second. Number 9, Aiden Smith coming to plate. Hitting .222 on the season, 300 on base percentage. Hard hit to right field. And just foul. Would have scored a run, but just foul. You know, we definitely turned on that first pitch and tried to get a first run there for the Chiefs, but just fouled down the right field line. And once again, Snipes, though, with a no balls, one strike count. He's really commanded these first 2 innings, being ahead on almost every batter. And there for another strike with an off-speed pitch. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. And Smith went for a strikeout. After 2 full innings, the visiting Indian Lake Lakers 3, the home team Bellefontaine Chieftains 0. We'll be back to you on Horvath Productions.
Planning an event? Make it unforgettable with Stocked Event Rentals. From weddings to parties and special events, we've got everything you need to turn your vision into reality. Need seating? We've got chairs and tables. Looking for some fun? Try our yard games like tumbling timbers and yard pong. Don't forget about our stunning frame tents. Perfect for any outdoor gathering. Visit StockedEventRentals.com or call 937-441-3610 to book today. Stocked Event Rentals, where your perfect event starts.
Back here at Blue Jack Park, the visiting Indian Lake Lakers 3, Bellefontaine Chieftains home 0. Going to the top of the 3rd inning. Leading off for the Chieftains will be Brady Galladay, the 3-hole hitter, who walked his first at bat in the 1st inning. Galladay on the season hitting .222 through 54 at-bats. Klein still pitching for the Chieftains here. After giving up a couple hits there in the 1st inning, kind of settled down and had a solid 2nd inning, giving up 0. Galladay back at bat here. Just a call from the umpire to pitch. Klein's first offer. Low and outside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. In the windup. Oh, good curveball there by Klein. Gets him to swing over the top of it. Evens the count at 1-1. Hit the 3rd base. Smith over to number 10 Overman, or number 10 Bear for the 1st out. Really good play there by Smith. Took a weird hop and he stayed composed, fielded it clean, and got the 1st out of the inning here. Cleanup hitter, number 8 Rapp, I do believe. Hard hit to center field. An easy can of corn there by Stolle. Way to camp under it and get the 2nd out. Number 23 Snipes up here. the junior, hitting .302 on the season. Has 16 hits and 53 at-bats. And a long drive to center field and another out. I believe only a 6-pitch inning there by Sammy Klein. Way to settle down after that first inning, giving up 3 in back-to-back innings. You know, pitching extremely well. See if the Chieftains bats can get hot here in the bottom of the third. And we'll be back with you on Horvath Productions. We're back here at the bottom of the third inning where Huffman, Stolle, and Daring will be the first 3 up for the Chieftains. Right now the junior Snipes pitching extremely well, only giving up 1 hit. Also 1 error for the Lake there in the second inning. Snipes' ERA, though, on the season just 1.87. And you can see why. His stuff's electric right now. Pitching extremely well today for Indian Lake. The 9-hole hitter, Zyler Huffman, up for the Chieftains. And hit it to second base. Took a weird bounce, and he beats out the play. Pretty tough play there for the second baseman. It took a pretty weird hop, and then just right off the heel of his glove. We'll see how they score that one. Stolle up here. Patrick on the season hitting .238, 8 RBIs, also 8 stolen bases. 17 hits on the season and 60 at-bats. For the senior. Squares the bunt, trying to get a steal in, and they get him. Really good play there by the catcher on the throw down there to get an out. Leadoff runner out for the Chieftains. On a caught stealing. That hand transfer there was clean. First one in the second inning he didn't get so clean, and they got a steal, and good movement there. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Leadoff hitter Stolle at bat here in the bottom of the third for the Chieftains. And make sure the catcher's okay here. That one hit him right on the top of the right knee. Dawson Stevenson's the catcher. just a sophomore. Took a big shot there. Umpire making sure he's all right, and he said, let's resume play. One ball, 2 strikes here to Stolle. And a foul ball towards right field. Patrick Stolle also played football for the Chieftains. Really good athlete. Good safety and wide receiver for the Chieftains this last year. Snipes in the stretch and just out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good spot to get him to try to chase one there. Good hold there by Stolle to not commit. Daring on deck. Snipes to deliver. And another foul ball. Really good at bat again here. Running the counts pretty high each at bat. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 7th pitch. And a strikeout. Really good pitch there by Jackson Snipes for another strikeout. Number 1, Sutton Daring coming up here. Tied for the second most hits on the team with 15. 362 on-base percentage for the shortstop. And the offering just low from Snipes. And there for a strike to even at 1-1. Low for a 2-1 count, 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd here. Only 1 hit for the Chiefs. And a hit right off the glove. Going to be extremely close play and good hustle there by Daring. Number 10, Hall, tried to just scoop it with the glove and pick it over to the first baseman, but couldn't make the play, and Daring's on first here with 2 down. Overman up. He had a single to right field at his first at-bat. Only hit, I believe, unless we're going to count that one there by Daring, which was an extremely tough play. Slides back in safe. Tough play there. Hits off the pitcher's glove. I would assume that's going to be a hit. Should be the 2nd hit for the Chiefs. In there for a strike. Snipes again ahead. 1 strike, 0 balls here. He doesn't stay behind very long. If he throws a ball on that first pitch, he's coming back with a fastball, and it's been electric tonight. Oh, and he committed. Down, no balls, 2 strikes. Good pitch there, off speed to get Overman to commit here. The senior Overman down 0-2, 2 outs. Daring on first. Catcher lining up outside. Daring's going. And he's in there with a stolen base. Runner in scoring position. 2nd time tonight for the Chieftains with Overman up. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. 3-0 Indian Lake. And a foul ball out of play behind us. Keeps the count at 1-2. Catcher Cadill on deck. And just late and gets another strikeout. Snipes is pitching extremely well today.
Chieftains 0, Lakers 3. We take a quick minute to say thank you to our sponsors who have helped this year bring Chieftain pride.
Semicline trotting back out
We cannot do it
for the top of the fourth.
of our sponsors. Please look at these guys as they are so valuable to our community. Thank you for all you do.
Only 3 hits here, going to the top of the fourth for the Lake, but 3 runs. After a really good first inning there by the Lake. Had a couple hard hits and a couple timely hits, score a couple runs there, and still have this lead 3-0. Klein pitched extremely well these last few innings, including last inning, I believe only 6 pitches. With a few hits to center field, and Patrick Stolle with two outs, and see how the top of the fourth here goes for the Lakers and the Chieftains. And I believe leading off for the Lakers will be number 24, Kipker, sophomore. Grounded out the third, his first at bat. Hitting .222 on the season. Second most RBIs for the team with 10 for the sophomore. Klein in his windup. First pitch, and he did offer. Gets a strike to get ahead. No balls, 1 strike to start the fourth. And a foul ball down the third base line. Pitchers count here, down 0-2. See if they can get him to chase on 1 here. For the sophomore Klein. In his windup. And he tried to get him to chase, and good discipline there by Kipker. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cadill giving him an outside pitch and just miss. Evens at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lined up right down the middle here. Short arms it, bounces right in front of the plate to get this to a full count. After commanding no balls, 2 strikes, Kipker has ran this one full. And draws a walk. Really good at bat there. Good discipline. Get the leadoff hitter on for the Lake. Max Jarvis up, the DH freshman. Hitting .333 on the season with limited at-bats, but really good batting average. First one's in for a strike there by Klein. In the stretch, and a foul ball No balls, 2 strikes, none out. Runner on first for Indian Lake, leading 3-0. The top of the 4th here, Blue Jacket Park. And a ball hit to third. On over to Huffman. Tries to get the double play, and they get it. Really good play from Smith to Huffman over to Bear for a double play. 5-4-3 double play. Strayer up. For the Lakers. Lineups numbers have been a little different, but had Strayer as number 8, but that is actually Rapp. And there for another strike. Really good pitch there by Samuel Klein. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Top of the 4th. And the sophomore trying to get out of this one, giving up 0. Just low. Good spot. See if he can get him to chase there after being out. Up. No balls, 2 strikes. And in the stretch. About got him to go, but just short-armed the curveball there. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs for Klein here. Going against the sophomore Strayer. Pitch is high. Full count. Really good discipline from Indian Lake these first 4 innings. And then his windup and a foul ball keeps it full. And his windup is Klein. And the pitch, and he blows it by him for a strikeout. After the top of the 3rd, or top of the 4th, visiting Indian Lake Lakers 3, home team, Bellefontaine Chieftains 0. And we'll be back with you on Horvath Productions. We're back here at Blue Jacket Park, leading off the bottom of the 4th. Caudill, the 4-hole hitter, followed by Banta and Klein. Just an update on the softball field that's right next to us. Bellefontaine is leading Indian Lake 3-1 in the top of the 5th. Snipes in the windup. First offerings in there. He has really controlled the game with being able to be up 0-1 to most batters today as that trend continues. Hit the center field. The second baseman actually camp underneath of it and get the out. Lincoln Banta. Left-handed hitter, sophomore. Snipes in the windup. First pitch strike. Snipes is an impressive pitcher here for Indian Lake. Waits off the catcher. The batter asks for time. Banta. Snipes didn't like the first few calls, and Banta said, let's start this thing over. Gets the call in the windup. Fastball down and in. Evens the count 1-1. Only 5 hits in the game. 3 for the Lakers and 2 for the Chieftains. Ball outside. 2 balls, 1 strike for the 5-hole hitter, Banta. Swing and misses on a high fastball there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. Snipes has been in control. Overpowers the fastball there. Full count. Snipes has been in this position a handful of times today, and he's been able to get out of trouble. And another fastball for another out for the Chieftains. 6-hole hitter, the pitcher, Sammy Klein. Looking for a call from Coach Mossbacher down there at third base. Off-speed ball that's outside. Don't get to say this too many times. 1 ball, no strikes. Snipes in there ready to go. Hard hit. What a play by the first baseman. A wrap with a diving stop to save a minimum a single, potentially a double there. Good play by the first baseman to get out of the inning. To go to the top of the 5th inning with the Lakers leading 3-0 still. And we will be back to baseball here at the top of the 5th on Horvath Productions while we're in between innings. We'll take a small break. We're going to start the 5th inning off here. Klein's still on the rubber for the Chieftains. Leading off Dawson Stevens, the sophomore catcher. And a pop fly to the catcher. Good play there by Caudill. Number 4, Lillard back up. Leadoff hitter. Just a freshman. Impressive player, just a freshman starting for your high school team and also hitting leadoff. Ball high. 1 ball, no strikes to the leadoff hitter, Lillard. No ball, 2 balls, no strikes. Lillard, as I've stated, just a freshman. Coming into this game, 19 hits, 59 at-bats, 14 runs, hitting .322. Really impressive stats for such a youngster. And also a .429 on-base percentage. Pretty good reason the kid leads off. 2 balls, 1 strike. Klein in the windup. Curveball, good movement. Great frame back there by the catcher as well. And Caudill evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tries to throw another one. Just didn't break enough there. Gets it to a full count. With a guy you don't want on base, he has swiped quite a few bases as well. Good pitch there for a strikeout. Number 10, Cooper Hall. Hall with a double in the first. Really got the Lakers bats rolling there. Had a big hit to left field. Klein in the windup. His first offering. Just outside. Good stop back there by Caudill. Really protecting the umpire. Another hit to left field from Hall. Galladay's up. He walked in the first inning. Klein from the stretch here. And the offer pops straight up. First baseman calling it and gets the out. Going to the bottom of the 5th here. In a well-played game here at Blue Jacket Park. 3-0, the visiting Indian Lake Lakers with a lead. Only 6 total hits in the game, 4 from the Lakers, 3 of those in the first inning. And the Chieftains have 2 hits, 2 singles, one by Sutton Daring and one by Overman. And also 2 errors by the Lakers to have a couple other runners on base for the Chieftains today. But Snipes has, been on point today, pitching extremely well. Coming into this game, with a 1.87 ERA. He also has 49 strikeouts, 5 wins, 2 losses, and also a save. And that's only in 33 2/3 innings. So the kid's pitched extremely well. Leads the team in strikeouts with 48 and has, I believe, 7 today. Pitching extremely well against the Chieftains today here at Blue Jacket Park. in a game that's only been about a little over 50 minutes, about 55 minutes maybe, and we're in the bottom of the fifth. Fast-paced game, well-played game so far, and we'll see how the bottom of the fifth goes here with number 10 leading off, Bear, the 7-hole hitter. After him will be Aiden Smith and then Zyler Huffman. Bear going to try to get on here. It has that .432 on base percentage. Has committed a lot of walks. Looks to bunt, tries to lay one down here. Great bunt. And he's going to get there. What a bunt by the kid. The Lake definitely was not expecting that. The third baseman just got a late jump. The catcher didn't get out of the stance till late as well. And really good play there to get a single in the third hit for the Chieftains. Aiden Smith at bat with runner on. First pitch strike. Bear getting the call. Bear dives back in. Had an extended lead there. Snipes kind of felt that out and just tosses it over to first to try to keep him honest, make sure he doesn't get too big of a lead to get a runner in scoring position potentially for the Chieftains here. And he's going. And a foul ball. Really good lead and jump there by Bear. Looked for a little hit and run and just fouled it off, and he has to trot back over to first base. Smith down 0-2. Ball outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes, runner on first. Lakers leading 3-0 here in the bottom of the fifth. And another foul ball. In the stretches, Snipes looks over, throws it back over to first base to make sure Bear's staying honest. Not too big of an extended lead there by Bear. Snipe with a look over again. And the offering. Strike 3. Huffman's up here, the senior. Second baseman. Runner's still here on first base. After a leadoff bunt by Bear. And another pickoff play. Snipes is definitely keeping him honest over there, as that's the 4th throw over. First pitch ball. Chieftains trying to play a little small ball and see how Snipes reacts out of the stretch again here. Bear with a bigger lead. And a foul ball by Huffman here. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. One down, bottom of the fifth, as the visitor Indian Lake Lakers lead 3-0 over the Chieftains of Bellefontaine. Snipes taking a look from the stretch. Tosses back over. Huffman waiting for this 1-1 offering. And the runner goes, swing and a miss. And the ball went high. Backed up by the center fielder here. Stolen base there by Bear. Runner scoring position, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bear with his 4th stolen base on the season. Runner in scoring position here for Huffman. Then back to the top of the lineup with Stolle on deck. Foul ball. One ball, 2 strikes. Runner on second. Furthest any Chieftain has gotten so far tonight. Huffman's really battling up there right now. Fouled a few of them off here. Evens the count 2-2. And just a step off there by Snipes. And the delivery. Just tied to get this thing to a full count. Here in the bottom of the 5th. Chieftains with a runner on second and a full count with 1 out. Patrick Stolle, the leadoff hitter, on deck. And another pitch high. And Huffman draws another walk, his 2nd of the game. He's gotten on both at-bats via walk. Patrick Stolle's up here. Coach Lillard coming out to talk to the team, just trying to calm them down here. One out. Runners on first and second for the Chieftains. Patrick Stolle up, the senior, center fielder. You know, in a big spot here for the Chiefs. Runners and haven't been, easy to come by with Snipes pitching today. Only 3 hits, a couple walks, both to Huffman and a couple errors. But this is definitely the opportunity potentially for the Chieftains here to get a run or 2 on the board and, shrink this lead. Stolle hitting .283 coming into this game. And a foul ball going after the first pitch. Stolle, 17 hits out of 60 at-bats this season. Down 0-1. Snipes from the stretch. And just low with that delivery. Good eye there by Stolle to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first and second for the Chieftains. Right down the middle for a strike there from Snipes to take control back of this at-bat, leading 1 ball, 2 strikes here in this at-bat. 1 out. From the stretch, the delivery. Hit to third, hard hit to third. From third over to first. Gets the force out there. Really good play there by the third baseman for Indian Lake. Tried to get the double play and just couldn't, but good job of getting the lead runner. And now the two-hole hitter, Sutton Daring, up for the Chieftains. That's Galladay over there at third with that nice play on a hard hit. Huffman on second, Stolle on first. 2 runners on for the two-hole hitter, Daring. 2 down. Chieftains 0, Lakers 3, bottom of the 5th. First pitch is high for a ball with Overman on deck. That does have one of the 3 hits for the Chieftains today. And another hard hit to Galladay over at third. On over to Rapp for the out. Gets the Lakers out of any trouble. Score stays the same, 3-0, going to the top of the 6th. And we'll be back with you after the intermission of the inning here on Horvath Productions.
Planning an event? Make it unforgettable with Stocked Event Rentals. From weddings to parties and special events, we've got everything you need to turn your vision into reality. Need seating? We've got chairs and tables. Looking for some fun? Try our yard games like tumbling timbers and yard pong. Don't forget about our stunning frame tents. Perfect for any outdoor gathering. Visit StockedEventRentals.com or call 937-441-3610 to book today. Stocked Event Rentals, where your perfect event starts.
As we're back here, going to the top of the 6th inning, Klein's still pitching for the Chieftains. You know, after the first inning, just giving up a couple hits and 3 runs, you know, second, third, fourth, fifth inning, he's been lights out for the Chieftains. Just a heads up on playoffs. Indian Lake will be playing at West Liberty on the 21st. And Bellefontaine will be here at Blue Jacket Park May 20th against Stebbins in their first round play of the state playoffs. Up first, Rapp for the Lakers, the first baseman. First pitch ball. And in the windup, there's the pitch, just low. Taking the count, 2 balls, no strikes to the leadoff hitter, Rapp. And he gets hit by a pitch. Sophomore gets on after a hit by pitch. Also a standout football player, all state level kind of player for Indian Lake is Aaron Rapp. Great defensive tackle / defensive end for the Lakers. The future's definitely bright for that young man, as he was the CBC Defensive Player of the Year in the conference for defense. High fly ball to center field. Stolle calls it off and records the out. First out of the inning. Kipker's coming up here, the left fielder, the 6-hole hitter. With Rapp on first, 1 down. First offering in there for a strike. Really good pitch there by Sammy Klein, the sophomore. Delivers the second one in. A pickoff attempt back to first. Really good play there. Good snap back down. And just slides in there safe. And a ball low. Takes the count 2-1. This is Klein's 7th appearance. 1 of 3 coming into the season. 9 strikeouts with a 6.75 ERA. Just low. Really good job trying to frame it back there. Is the catcher, Caudill. Three-one count. Rap on first. Rap's going. And a foul ball. Full count here. Klein in the stretch. Kipker at bat. And a throw over. Keeping Rapp honest. Klein signaling. Ready for the pitch and in the stretch. And low and gets by him. Time called here. Infield coming in. Quick little huddle with Mac Jarvis, the freshman catcher, coming up. Just trying to calm Sammy Klein down here. Runners on first and second. 1 out. With the guest Lakers leading the Chieftains 3-0 here in the top of the 6th. Jarvis at plate. Klein in the stretch. Oh. Try to get a little pickoff play there with Daring circling in front of Rapp and Smith crashing, it looked, at third base, and try to get the eyes a little moving on the second base runner, and first pitch is a strike. Huffman went over to cover there and close plate, but Rapp slid back in there to be safe. Leading this at bat with 1 strike, no balls, going to the freshman Jarvis is Klein. Evens it back out 1-1. Runners on first and second. Kipker on first. Rapp on second. Jarvis at the plate for the Lakers. And the pitch. And the throwdown. Oh, really good try there. And almost got him. Just didn't field it 100% clean, but a really good play there and stopped by Daring also at shortstop. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the 6th. Runners on first and second. And the pitch. Fly ball. Called by the second baseman, Huffman. And he catches it to record the second out of the inning. with number 11, Reed Strayer, coming to that bat. The sophomore, hitting .260 on the season. Coming into today, 13 hits, 50 at-bats, 7 RBIs, 4 stolen bases. Pretty good season for the young man. Klein gets the call, and from the stretch, the first offering, just high. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 out. Top of the 6th. The Lakers looking for a big blow here to widen this lead. And a hit to third base, Smith, and he gets it from third to first to get the out. And Coach Lillard's at third base, saying that the ball came off the foot and should be a foul ball while the batter's still in the box, but that is not the way they seen it. So it is the third out.
Hey, go Jax, get us right back in here.
So we are off to the bottom of the 6th. Snipes still on the mound for the Lakers. He's only given up 3 hits on the day, a couple walks, and a couple errors by the Lakers. We're back here at Blue Jacket Park, bottom of the 6th inning. Snipes standing back on the mound for the Lakers. He's only given up 3 hits today and a couple walks. Overman will be leading off for the Chieftains, followed by Caudill and Banta here in the bottom of the 6th. Last inning was the most potential the Chieftains have had so far in the game. Had runners on first and second with 1 out and just couldn't capitalize. Some really good pitching by Snipes to induce a couple ground outs and a strikeout, and gets out of the inning unharmed to take this lead still 3-0. And his first offering, fly ball. That is foul. The senior Overman at bat had a single in the first inning to right field. And the pitch swings over the top of it. Commanding lead here. No balls, 2 strikes for the pitcher Snipes. And the third offering, another strikeout. Kid is just pitching phenomenal today, hitting his spots, keeping the Chieftains bats, from making any good contact. And when they do, it's just right to a player. If not, he's just throwing that fastball or curveball right by him right now. He's really in his zone. Thaven Caudill coming up, the catcher, sophomore. Watches the first one go by. And a strike. Snipes leads again. No balls, 1 strike. Ooh. Up and in there to Caudill. 1 ball, 1 strike. With Banta on deck here for the Chieftains. Snipes just outside. Really good spot by him. Another thing I'm liking this Snipes kid pitching, you know. He gets the ball back and he wants to work quick. And another strike. Evens the count 2-2. He doesn't waste much time in between pitches. And he gets back on the rubber and is ready to fire. Shakes off the catcher. Likes the second signal. Looks for a fastball. Just misses outside. Runs the count full. No runners on. 1 down and a full count here to the 4-hole hitter, Caudell. And the pitch. Strike 3. Snipes with another strikeout.
Now batting number 4, the left fielder, Lincoln
Banta coming up, the left fielder, sophomore. And the windup just outside for a ball. I think this is the first inning. Has started 2 batters with a ball on the first pitch. He's been ahead and commanding most of the at-bats, and he evens it right back out 1-1. I don't think he has had a batter down 2 balls, no strikes all day. Just misses low there. 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs here for the Chieftains. Snipes in the windup. And another fastball evens it up at 2-2. And the pitch, foul ball. Snipes really put something on that one there, trying to strike out the side here in the 6th. As he has got the first 2 batters down via strikeout. And the pitch. Another foul ball that's going on to the softball field. Good at bat here from Banta. And the wind up here from Snipes. And the pitch. Just inside, missing. Running the count full. With Sammy Klein on deck. And the pitch. Outside and a walk. 3rd walk of the evening from Snipes.
Now batting number 5, the pitcher, Sammy Klein.
Klein going to try to help his team out here and get a hit. Got a runner on first. Snipes looking over. And a throw over. Pretty big lead over there by Banta. Trying to be aggressive, it looks like, on the base paths. And the pitch, foul ball. Klein definitely tried to go after the first pitch there. Just fouled it off. And another throw over to first base here from Snipes. As Banta is trying to get over to second and have a runner in scoring position for the Chieftains. And a fly ball that's going to be out of play, it looks like. And it is caught for the third out. As we go to the top of the seventh, the Lakers of Indian Lake 3, the Chieftains of Bellefontaine 0. We will be back with you for the seventh inning here on Horvath Productions. We're back here at Blue Jacket Park for the top of the seventh inning. The Indian Lake Lakers 3, Bellefontaine Chieftains 0. All three runs happened in the first inning with a single, a couple singles, and a double. And that's all the runs so far the Lakers have needed, as Jackson Snipes has pitched a marvelous game. So was Sammy Klein. You know, the last 5 innings, he hasn't given up a run. Only 1 hit the last 5 innings, but that first inning giving up 3 is all the Lakers have needed, with really good defense and really good pitching from the Lakers to still keep this 3-0 lead. The Chieftains have had a couple opportunities, having first and second and the fifth with only 1 out, and Snipes got them out of that jam, and the Chieftains have had some issues getting runners on the base. 3 hits. Lakers only have 4, but they have capitalized there in the first inning. Number 22, Stevenson, up for the Lakers. And the pitch just low from Klein, coming out here for the 7th inning. In there for a strike on the second. Coming into the game, Klein had 18 2/3 innings. He's got all 7 of them so far. Well, 6 of them so far this inning, and working on a third here. Another good pitch. Takes the lead at 1 ball, 2 strikes against the sophomore Stevenson. Posting up outside is Caudill. The ball is just high. Evens the count, 2-2. Klein in the windup. And the pitch. Strike 3 looking. Good pitch there. And now the leadoff hitter, Nixon Lillard, the freshman, had a single to left field in the first inning to get the Lakers scoring attack going. Klein in the windup, and his offer, swing and a miss for a strike. Really good pitch there by Klein. Still has command here in the 7th inning. Same speed, hasn't really lost anything, and pitching well. Foul ball, no balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter, Lillard. And the 0-2 offering. Just high and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter. 1 out, top of the 7th. 3-0 lead for the Chieftains. Ooh, just outside. Klein was really looking to get that one there. Good framework also by Caudill. Just outside. Good eye there by Lillard. to stay patient, get the count to 2-2, and the offer fouls another one off. Cooper Hall's on deck. Had a double earlier in the game. Strike three looking. Lillard with the second strikeout on the evening. Cooper Hall coming up. As stated previously, had a double to left field in the first inning. One of the 4 hits for the Lakers. Swing and a miss on a curveball. Really good placement there by Sammy Klein. 2-hole hitter, Cooper Hall, the senior. Second pitch. Just the front of the plate for a ball. Cut it with a good stop back there. Caught him a little off guard with the hop, I think, and looks as though he is okay. Looking like they're going inside here. He definitely hit a spot. Didn't have to move the glove just a little too far inside. Takes the count to 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the 7th. Klein in the stretch. And a foul ball out of play. Evens the count 2-2 for the sophomore pitcher. Trying to have a complete game here. Potentially 6 straight innings with no runs and only giving up 1 hit. Oh, really good pitch there. Just missed inside. Hard one to definitely take, and Hall decided it was a ball, did not swing, and the umpire agreed. And a hard hit to third base. Smith over to the first baseman. Bear for the out. We will go to the bottom of the 7th inning as the Chieftains trail 3-0. Going to try to get a couple runs here to even this thing back out or take the lead and win the game here in the bottom of the 7th. But Indian Lake has played extremely well on the defensive side, and Snipes has really pitched well today. And I'm assuming they're going to try him back out to the mound after a commanding day. And maybe they are not. Looks as though they are bringing in number 19, Brady Galladay, to try to get the save. Snipes with a great game, 6 innings, only giving up 3 runs, or 2 errors, 3 walks, and I believe 9 strikeouts. Really good pitched game by that young man. And Galladay is going to try to do the same thing here for the Lakers and finish the game out 3-0 for the Lake. Coming up for the Chieftains will be the 7-hole hitter, Bear, then Smith, and then Huffman. Will be the first 3 for the Chieftains. Nicholas Baer coming out. Had a great bunt single the last time he was up. First pitch strike from Galladay, the junior. in the windup. And a curveball's in there for a swinging strike 2. Galladay really has some movement here. Snipes was in there just throwing fastballs, and Galladay's out here throwing curveballs and changeups, and they're swinging over the top of it right now. Fastball outside for the first ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes here in the bottom of the 7th. And the pitch. Foul ball. And the wind up here. And the pitch. Outside, even the count is 2-2. Galladay trying to record the first out here in the 7th. And strike 3 looking. Bayer didn't agree with that outside strike, but umpire felt as though it hit the corner and is the first out. Coming up here is Aiden Smith, the junior, number 9. And the first pitch, curveball, just fouled. Galladay with a 0-ball 1-strike lead. And the second pitch, ball outside. Evens the count 1-1 here to Smith. Galladay's offering. Foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strike, 1 out. The junior Galladay pitching against the junior Smith. And the offering. Another off-speed pitch and another foul ball. Staying alive for Smith. Galladay shaking off, gets to the second pitch. And a dribbler down third base. Going to be a tough play and is safe. And will go to second after the overthrow. The ball got thrown around a little bit there. And Smith back in after what I believe will be a single and an overthrow to get him to second. Huffman coming up here has walked twice and also got caught stealing in his second at bat. And the pitch by Galladay fouled off. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Smith on second for the Chieftains. Runner in scoring position for the Chiefs. Only the 3rd time today. And a hard hit down third base. And a ball up and out off of an air. Smith rounding and going home and will score a run. Huffman going to third. And after the air, Huffman gets over to third and gets the first run in by the Chieftains with Stolle back up. The leadoff hitter, senior. And they are calling time to try to calm everything down after a commanding first 6 innings. And a couple balls just in play, creating a little bit of chaos for the Lakers here. With a runner on third and 1 in already this inning for the Chieftains. Only down 2, but the runner The tying run is at the plate with Stolle. Quick little mound visit, just trying to get them to calm down.
Number 18, center fielder, Patrick Stolle.
Patrick Stolle's up here. Huffman's on third. Ball outside. And from the stretch is Galladay. Hard hit down to third base. Runner's going to score, but the out does happen. That's the most important thing, getting that second out. But the Chieftains have scored 2 here in the bottom of the 7th with daring up. And the offer from Galladay. And he called it a strike. Looked a little outside, but the umpire seen it a little different. Curveball hanging, just foul. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Lakers lead 3-2. And the offering. Hard hit right to the shortstop. Good play there by Lillard to record the last out. And the Lakers to take this one 3-2 after a really good battle there for the Chiefs to cut this thing back to a 3-2 lead. Had the tying run at the plate and just couldn't get any more hits there. I believe they may have out-hit them 5-4. Really good game here in Bellefontaine. As I stated earlier, Bellefontaine will be playing at home May 20th in a playoff game against Stebbins. And Indian Lake will be at West Liberty on the 21st. A really good game by both of these teams, and wish them both luck in the state playoffs. I am Jeremy Mosley with Horvath Productions. Everyone have a great evening, and God bless.